Yes, perfect.
Okay. Good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Um, Live on YouTube. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Now we're live streaming on YouTube with the Teacher Talk. We will talk with Miss Yulia. She is ESMT teacher. She's teaching science at a primary level. And today, you ready to present your lesson learned?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, go.
So let me share my screen.
Yes.
Can you see?
It's coming. Okay. Wow. You look so beautiful.
Thank you. I used the same picture last time, but for my co-teacher, so I didn't find any photos of her.
Her name is Pityaporn, right? Pityaporn at teacher at, right?
Teacher A, right?
Okay.
Uh, okay. So my name is Teacher Yulia. Yeah, I teach science at the primary level. Uh, let's start. So the topic was materials, so basic materials for grade 1 students, subject science. It was period 5, and the week was August 4th to 8th. So about my lesson, the learning objectives, students be able to observe types of materials using real objects, be able to apply the knowledge of sorting materials to daily life, and be able to sort objects into groups. The content was materials used for making toys and things in our everyday life may have the same or different shapes, colors, sizes, texture, and hardness. The most popular types of materials are wood, glass, plastic, metal, fabric, rubber, rock, and paper. So we started with the greetings and warm up with students, normally just like asking questions. How are you? How was your day? Or how was your lunch? Did you like it or not? Um, and I asked students, what is your favorite toy? So of course they told me many strange names like lovable and, and other things. And after I asked them, what is it made of? Like, can you tell me? Is it made of one thing or different things? Um, and I told them, so I introduced the materials that we're going to study with PPT presentation, some videos, of course, and we played the game. I was showing objects in the classroom and asked them, what is it made of? For example, like window, I showed them, and some of them, they said glass or wood. And yeah, I showed them that it's made of many different materials. And yeah, we played like that. And another game we played, I took all the students around me and I asked them, so I will tell you the material, so you should find this material in the classroom and just touch it. And you have like 5 seconds for it. So it was like funny and noisy. Um, and after the practice, we worked in groups of like 3, 4 people and worked together to observe objects, like real objects. I brought many small things. So, and I gave each group like 5, 6 of them and gave them the cards with the name and picture of material. So they had to like sort them, these materials under the each card. Materials were like easy, only one material, so like paper, tissue, or the metal coin, or these things. So So yeah, I was observing students during the direct instructions in the group practice. And I asked them many questions like, what is it? Can you touch it? Is it hard or soft? Like, can you stretch it or not? Like these things. And of course, we tried to work in the groups. And for grade one, it's kind of new thing actually, or maybe they just pretended that they don't know it. So yeah, and the results. So of course, not every student, but many of them, they were able to name the materials. The easiest one, of course, the hardest materials to name were fabric. It was hard to pronounce for them, like fabric, and rubber. In other materials, they were easy, especially plastic. So achieved. Be able to sort object into groups, achieved. Be able to follow the steps in activity. So here's the problem, that some students are not able to understand the direct instructions in English. Like, for example, they don't know English. So this is the biggest problem. Like the English level in each class, it's like only 40% can understand direct instructions. So like sit down or choose your partner or talk to teacher, these things. So that's why it was really hard. In another class, so this class I was alone without co-teacher, but in other class, in other, it was 1/5, in 1/2, I think, I had co-teacher and it was easier because she was like translating. But in English, it's almost impossible. And be able to work in a group, achieved. The main problem is just the language, not that they cannot work in a group. So yes, the beginning part went quite fine, but some students pay less attention. So sometimes if they don't understand English, I'm trying to show them like with my hands, so they can understand. But because they talk or sometimes they don't listen, of course they cannot see teachers, so they don't understand. And yeah, they do nothing and completely rely on the other students in their group. And it goes slow. Yeah. So, but if we talk about students with some English level, so the practice helped them to memorize the materials and group them according to their like properties. So it's hard, it's like shiny, so it's metal, yeah. And I'm going to continue to let students to work in groups to help each other to achieve their best results. Yes, that's it.
Okay, Yulia. Okay, I I have some points on
Mm-hmm,
your lesson plan on the second objective, learning
mm-hmm,
objectives. If you look at your objective at the second, you see that you expect that your student be able to sort some things, all right, like this, yeah.
mm-hmm.
And you identify is A is you see
Just a second.
you see
Yes.
A
Oh,
is
yeah, it's be able to.
is mean the attitude and attribute like, but for the meaning of this objective is mean the student can work, can
Mhm.
use the learning process or the skill, so it's P.
Yeah.
But if you like to improve this objective to be A, it means that what the characteristic or the habit of the student who like to sort the thing, such as
Mhm.
discipline. Okay. Discipline is mean A, right?
Mhm.
Need A is okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. And I would like to know about your you say that English is obstacle to learn for the student, right?
Yes, yes, like in
How we help them? How we help them?
so actually it's a good thing if the classes will be divided by the English level because some kids they can speak English because their parents can, and some students they know nothing, even like what's your name, like or how are you? They cannot understand this phrase. Yes, I mean even in grade like 2, 3. So maybe divide them by their English level, and maybe students with bad English suggest their parents to hire a tutor or just I don't know, maybe like these things because it's hard. Like I understand that maybe they know the subject, but in Thai and in English they just sit and they don't understand. And I can rely because like you see it and it's different language and you don't understand. Of course you will be like talkative and you don't want to do anything because you don't understand.
Okay. And I saw your uh, desirable
Mhm.
actual result is how you make sure that all the student or 100% of the student be able to understand or achieve the goal, learning objective, all the student. Can you make sure?
So they should understand English, like the
Yeah.
language.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. In this situation, how we solve the problems, how we solve the problem in your opinion, how you solve the problem that the student lack of English communication skill, how we
They should study English.
yeah, okay. And your team, I mean that foreign teacher, include assistant training teacher, you have talked together about the English for the
Yeah.
student. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's the yeah, the biggest problem because they don't speak English.
yeah, yeah.
They
So
they
so
they
I
don't
think
understand.
is the function of the system training agency teacher,
Mm,
right? And
yeah.
and if you can talk to the teacher from system training who teach English, who in your level, who is the teacher?
Like English teacher, right? Because I have 4 levels, so different teachers.
Different teachers. You have you ever talked together about this problem?
No, no, because we don't like talk. Uh,
Okay, okay, I
yeah.
understand because you are different agents, right?
Yes,
But
yes.
we need your help
Mhm.
if possible in next time we have to talk
Yes,
about
but
uh
you know this problem that one time I said to one teacher, one of grades,
yes,
I will not tell the name, but and I said that in this level they don't speak English, but this
yeah,
teacher told me no, they speak
yeah,
English. Like I teach English, they speak English. I said no. Like if you ask them the question, like all of them, 40 students, and they answer. Some of them answer and others just repeat. It doesn't mean they understand. You need to ask everyone and see that they don't understand. Sometimes I need to tell them in Thai because they don't understand. They
okay.
just cannot.
Thank you. So I today I get a lot of problems or something from you, and it's very useful to me to as a feedback.
Uh-huh,
And I would do something to help our student, and
uh-huh,
maybe next year, as the next 2 year, we will have English program, and I
uh-huh.
think that you can help us to teach science. Okay, thank you for today talking.
Thank